What's up, guys? This is your homework for tonight. Yay, I'm going to try to figure out how to get this circle scooted over because it doesn't do us any good being in the dead center of the screen. There we go. Maybe that's better, or this one. I like the big circle, but I don't like it being around the middle, so I have to go with the medium one. All right, so we have our tryout that we tried today. Woo! All right, Abigail's got her cardboard box. I'm not sure why she's making a box out of cardboard instead of getting a cardboard box, but that's what she's doing. We said this question is about Abigail making a box out of cardboard. What are we trying to find out? What is the volume of the prism and what information is important? You need to know that we're finding volume, and you need to know that she is using centimeters as her unit of measurement, right? So if you clued in on those things, great work. All right, I saw some various strategies today. We could have used paper, pencil. The cubes are in the back. Nobody wouldn't grab those, and that is okay. Some of us, I think my favorite, all right. So sometimes I got a favorite no, okay? And so the favorite no today was when I saw people came up with 6 as their answer. And I talked to one friend who did that. They said, my answer is 6. And I said, how'd you get 6? And they said, because when I looked at it, I looked at these little cubes here, and it looks like I can fit 3 on the bottom row and 3 on the top row. So that would be 6. And I said, okay, so is 6 an answer? And they said, no, it would be 6 cubic centimeters. And I said, well, all right, thank you. And because it's a try, right? So 6, and they said, look, when I look at that, I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 centimeters cubed. So this is my favorite no, okay? And the reason I like this, even though it wasn't right, I like it because they are taking those skills that we talked about earlier this week, right? They're taking this and they're trying to put that in here, and they're trying to use those to help them count. It's a great strategy, but we got to pay really close attention to details, okay? And then, so with that being said, I had a different friend who took the same strategy. They needed to see it, right? They wanted to be able to count it, but they paid attention to the details. One of the things we also said was important is these measurements, right? There's a 3 centimeter here, 2 here, and a 4 here. Those numbers aren't there for no reason, right? So these cubic centimeters are each 1 by 1 by 1. So for our box, if it is 3 centimeters tall, that means there's going to fit 1, 2, 3 cubes. It's 2 centimeters wide here. That means it's going to fit 2 cubes this direction and 4 centimeters this direction. So it's going to fit 4 cubes this way. All right. And so that friend, I had one friend who just drew his box then, and he said, okay, if that's the case, then this is 3 cubes, and this is 2, and there's 2 here, and then 4 across the front. Okay. Sorry, you can see that a little bit better. All right, so then I said just multiply these, right? So 1, 2, 3 times 2, that equals 6. And then 6 times 4 equals 24. So 24 centimeters cubed. So strategy 1, seeing it with a visual, right? So if you like making a model, that's the strategy you're going to pick. So when this video is over, I need you to comment which strategy you like the best. Making a model, strategy 1. Strategy 2, crunching the numbers, all right? So this is using the math formula. We said the formula to find volume. Volume equals length times width times height. 4 times 2 times 3. Does it matter the order that you do it? No. You can do it any order you want to make it easier for you. So I think let's do 3 times 4 times 2. 3 times 4, 12. And then 12 times 2, 24. And here's a reminder, if you just say 24, 24 what? I don't know what you're talking about. And if it's just 24 centimeters, that is just length. If it's 24 squared, that's a flat surface. We're talking about volume, which is how much space something takes up. It's got to have this little 3 up top to be cubed. Let's see. Oh, one more. One more that I really loved. I heard from one student today, and she was talking to me. She said, hang on, that 2 at the bottom, does that mean there's 2 rows, right? And I said, yes. And she said, and then the 4, there would be 4 rows, 4 in each row. And I said, yes. And she said, okay, so that means 8 in the bottom layer. And I was like, yes. So she's relating it to that activity we did yesterday, right? So building that bottom layer first. So she takes her 2 times 4 to make 8. And then she said, so that 3, what does that 3 mean? And I was like, that's how many layers, right? So you can absolutely always find your base, which is the area of the base, which is your length times your width, 2 times 4. So that's 8 cubes on the bottom, and then stack your layers. So 8 plus 8 plus 8 equals 24. So if you like addition better, that's a great strategy. If you like multiplication better, that's a great strategy. If you like to see it, if you want to make a model, also a great strategy. You pick. So in the comments, tell me which one you like the best. All right. Thank you. Goodbye.